Hello and welcome to Crypto Weeklies. In this video, we analyze Cardano and its token ADA. None of the content is financial advice. Right now, the price of ADA is at around, roughly speaking, 35 cents. It's below the 200-week simple moving average, which is at around 52 cents. This white line over here. Whenever the price is above the white line, it turns its color to blue. So for the longest time since about 2022 till about November 2024, ADA did spend a prolonged time below the 200-week simple moving average. Another tool is the 300-week simple moving average, which is this red line, which turns green if the price is above the 300-week simple moving average. That's the 66 cents level. So if there is a rally back to the upside, the first level to watch is 52 cents level, and again at a macro level, and then the 66 level, which is a 300-week simple moving average. Right now, the price is not only below these longer term moving average, but also below the simple moving average at 20-week simple moving average, which is at around 55 cents. Again, coincides with the 200-week slightly, and also the 21-week exponential moving average, which is at around 51 cents. So those could be some of the key levels to watch as they go down, and if the price kind of rallies to it, and if there is some sort of a resistance when it rallies to that level, there could be some further downside as well. These are the Fibonacci levels drawn from the 2021 peak to the 2022-2023 bottom for ADA. Not much has happened to ADA this time around. Again, there was this channel which ADA hit in late 2024, early 2024 December, where the price went to this ascending yellow line. But in 2025, there wasn't another rally to this top over here, which was projected. Again, there was a lack of alt season in 2025, which again, not just for ADA, for most of the major altcoins as well as the lesser known altcoins, did throw somewhat of a curveball. And that you can see in our own website over here, CryptoWeeklies.com. The heat map you can see has been largely negative over the last 24 hours or the last 7 days. Again, slightly better over the last 30 days, over the last 90 days as well. The market was in a downturn. And in terms of the popular narratives on the narrative word cloud over here, this is derived from the social media related narratives related to crypto over the last 7 days. Again, Cardano as a narrative is garnering some attention in terms of some activity over the last 7 days, but still the price action has not reflected that kind of narratives reflecting back in price. So there could be somewhat of a delay with those narratives getting reflected back in price, either to the upside or to the downside. Estimated bear market bottom for ADA as it stands with respect to the individual risk based model. The time weighted average price for ADA is at around 53 cents. The price is below the time weighted average price, but not at a 50% discount on the time weighted average price, which usually typically signals major bottoms in the bear market. If the price were to fall to the 26 cents level, that could be a bear case in the macro, and ADA kind of going down 25% from here would usher in again, per these models, a great time to buy. The base case or the base bear case is already achieved. Price has dropped to the 35 cents level. So in that sense, again, the right now ADA is at least in some sort of a decent buy zone per this model, as the price has fallen to 35 cents. In a panic case, price could drop again to about 29 cents. Again, that panic case is about 17% from here to the downside, and 26 cents is the macro bottom projected by these bear market bottom models. Again, individually, these models, again, you can check out, as the time weighted average price is slightly above the 50 cents level. Again, price is below the time weighted average price. Typically, it's a decent buy zone whenever the price is below the blue line for ADA. In terms of the DCA model, the regression based risk model, also again the price is below the regression based fair value, which is at around 64 cents for ADA. In terms of the SMA or the 20-week simple moving average risk model, again price the SMA risk has cooled off as the price is below the 20-week simple moving average. Again, most of the models are signaling that accumulation phase, but what keeps slight hesitation as a overall industry is that this whole asset class again is still not in the depths of the bear market like it usually is whenever the risk goes overall. This is the entire market risk for the crypto asset class. Whenever this is in the lowest risk, that is typically below zero point 0.2. Again, it's at around 0.25 right now. If it goes to 0.2, again it's in this green zone where the risk is between 0.2 and 0.4. Typically in the blue zone, that's where the best deals to DCA occur again, like they did back in April 2025, also in 2024 just before the November rally, and in the depths of the bear market, like they manifested in 2022 and also in 2023. The color was largely in this blue zone. That's when again the market as a whole, the crypto asset class as a whole, is in this cool off period. So that's the one indicator which is still yet to flash bearish or signal accumulation. And also both Bitcoin, ETH are nowhere close to the time weighted average price. Again, typically ETH, whenever ETH is in closest to the time weighted average price, most of the altcoins again are well below it. So for example, over here, ETH in June 2022 was below this blue line again back in November 2022 as well as in April 2025. Right now, there is some air gap between the price of ETH and the time weighted average price of ETH. Similarly, again, Bitcoin doesn't spend much time below the time weighted average price, but it's not close enough to the time weighted average price as of yet to usher any accumulation related, like macro accumulation, bear market accumulation related narratives. So those are the things that keep again some of the some of the narratives to the um, contrary to the bear market bottoms. As of now, Cardano is again for Cardano's own perspective, again it's largely cooled off in terms of its own risk. It's just dependent on what Bitcoin and ETH could do, and also the macro risk. So if let's say we roll the clock forward and envision a bull market ahead of us, let's say in 2028 2029, where the bull market concludes with a major alt season. In that environment, per these models, the price of ADA could be somewhere between $3.60 and $3.80. That's roughly speaking 10.3x and or 10.8x from the current price. So that's something which is projected if everything goes well, if ADA gets the adoption that it needs to those level, as well as if the larger, wider crypto market is in bullish mode for multiple years. The price of ADA could do a 10x per these models. With that, I would like to conclude. Hope you enjoyed the content. If you did, please give a like and subscribe, and hope to see you again tomorrow. Thank you and have a nice day.